Now it's time for Lulu's antics to continue, but we're not done gathering stuff to make us stronger yet. Not done at all. I haven't forgotten about her various nemesis, but she does have other goals that need to be completed. Now, have I come to the right site, Grace, to achieve those goals? Is the question. I don't think I have, you know. I think I should be at first floor. Can one simply drop down to first floor? Seems like it. Excellent. And wapow. Now, have we? I presume we already have helped Hornsent. Yeah. I'm going to assume that we've already helped Hornsent in his quest to not get killed by Ledder. One of these days I'll learn how to dodge those things. But that day is not today. Oops, wrong button. Jeez. It's been like 3 or 4 hours since I last played, and I've forgotten all the buttons. And all the geography. And how to do anything, in fact. However, I haven't forgotten that this section is full of innards being absolutely awful. Oh, and Pot Guy. How do you feel about that? It doesn't bother you very much, but it does do good damage. So we'll take your shard. And that appears to be all the loot down that way. Now, there might be things that we want to actually pick up in this area, though. Innard. We just haven't got time for your nonsense today. We do have Blessed equipped, don't we? Good. So we're going to go down there. But we're going to grab this. Now that innard is going to bother us as we run back, probably. Yeah, it is. Wretched thing. That's going to try and bother us. But we are not having its nonsense today. Have we been through here? Sights of Grace say no, but lack of an item on this dude says maybe. Now that's the one down below that's got extra health, right? Oops. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Let's just chomp it. We ain't got time for its gubbins. Iris of Grace. Nice. We might have a use for that down the line. Now, where are the innards? There's one. Do we care? Or can we just slip by them all? Is there any loot in here that's worth sticking around for? Not if it's all innard meat. Oh, forgot about that one. Again, it's been a few hours since I was last here in this specific section. And yeah, I'm forgetting about things. But it's definitely been some time since I came this way. Do I want to get a level before I come out here? This place is pretty awful from what I recall. We might die. Oh good, we got Ledder's Rune. That tells us that we did defend Hornsent. Where was I putting all of my points? There's lots of places where we could use them. Faith is still pitifully low for most of our purposes. Although, the fact that our thing scales off Arcane, I mean, it scales off Faith too, to a good extent. just not as good as the Arcane. So yeah, we should probably be leveling Arcane as though it was like regular stat, maybe? Should we be leveling it up to 80? I'm not sure. But yeah, I've learned that we can ride our little horse through this section, which is definitely going to make life easier. Yeah, your flames bother us not, friend. I mean, they might bother us a bit. Also, I forgot to one-hand my blade before I got off the horse. But it's fine. Big head is bested. We got Rain of Fire, which might actually be suitable. 52 faith though, never mind. Could have been fun to stand underneath dragons and use that. But I guess the only dragon we really need to kill now is Bale. And I doubt that would work on him. The main thing is, we're here in Raw. Our beautiful ancient ruins. I'm always pleased to come here. Even if the enemies are a bit strong. We've got some vague idea of where we're going in this place now though, so that helps. First stop, Hippo, I think. It's got a shard for us. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Now, can we do a moderate amount of damage with our blade? Yeah, it's not awful. We got hit a bit. But that was pretty cool. I wonder, are the various damage reduction talismans good enough to keep you alive in light armor? Because it's like, when it comes to weapons, the main thing that will boost your weapon is its level, how many stones, smithing stones you put into it. And scaling is a distant second in terms of how much it helps. I wonder if it's the same with armor, where you can just like get a bunch of damage reduction talismans, and that can, oops, that can help keep you alive. Have we got a chance to get another one off? Good. That's good damage. Now. Oh, we were in the middle of the air at that point, you wretch. We were straight up flying. Chomp. How you feeling, friend? Rotten? We'll grant you a warrior's death with the blade. And get what we came for, which is the Shadow Tree fragment. So was there anything else down here? No, there wasn't, was there? Cherry just came over here, fell off and died like a twat. So Lulu's not going to do that. Lulu's going to ride back up past all these blood fiends. Or at least, was there anything else on this level full stop? Or is it just a case of going back up in the elevator? So there's a bunch of goons in here, all having a jolly good time. Ah, there's a Somber. We'll grab that. Oh, I forgot to do the thing I was going to do between sessions, which was go to the Halig Tree and get the last bell bearing Lulu needs for Ghost Gloveworts. Maybe it's fine. Maybe we won't need to do that today because we won't come across any bosses. We'll see. So perhaps we press on into the ruins proper, where there's a Spirit Ash and a Shadow Tree fragment, I think, are our main targets from a couple of Shadow Pots. Did we just march in? Or did we find another way in last time? Because we definitely found a path that took us to a hidden door and whatnot. But I don't remember if that was before we even entered the ruins. Bondstone and the Scholar's Cookbook. Now, Scorpion buggers. Shadow men. There's a shadow pot. Wait. Are you a sparkly pot or were you just a pot thrower? We certainly didn't get any treasure from you. There's the shadow pot. You can tell from his sparkles. Oh, that one was just spirit calculus. Are you a thrower? Yeah, you're not sparkling. This place is quite the maze, but I do like it. Now, you... Do you want to be chomped? Oh god, you're the roll one. Okay, less out of that. We don't want your guff. There's two more. Does one of you want to come down? Do I have to give you the eyeball? I mean, it works. Such a cool spell. Just snipe people from a long way away until they die. It's like, okay. Be wary of left. So other people have come in here from a different way, I guess. Now, there is another shadow pot, right? There's also a curse blade. And that curse blade is the worst. I do remember it wrecking us. But I want the shadow pot. Be wary of up. Yeah, I guess. Don't have to be that wary, it's only a spider scorpion. Oh. More of them can roll. Can they all roll in this place? Oh, come on. You can't roll and then roll back, that's just nonsense. And you can't keep rolling when I'm attacking you either. Ow. Oh god, now the other one's on me. Oh jeez! Stunned me, the bugger. Wes in the Spooky Woods continues. Are we going to find anything of merit anywhere in this place? I mean, we found a site of grace now, the Divided Falls. We've explored that lower section, I think. Although it does look as though there's a square building down there. There doesn't appear to be much of interest anywhere in this place. But it does look like there's some sort of land bridge to the south. And then possibly a building there. One would hope so, because if there's nothing down there, then what the heck are we doing in this place? Where is anything? So we might have to silently sneak our way past a few more of those buggers. There's got to be something in these woods, right? Something more than an abandoned church. Well, I suppose I only need to stumble around once and then the other cats can just find their way there without any trouble. So yeah, over that way perhaps. What say you, message? Nothing of use. Seek castle. So to speak, time for research. Yeah, research would have helped, but it's our first time through the area, so we have to stumble around like spoons. This is the rules. The self-imposed rules. Now, what have we here? Are you just... yeah, you're just the chill sort of guys who we can fight if we need to. You're not the awful wretches that apparently can't be touched according to that dev message. So, yeah, we're almost at the point where the land, it seems very far above us, crosses over. And that looks like something. Yeah. That's a building. Good. Progress can be made. What are you lot up to? Okay. You're all headless. I want to hope they're statues, but they're almost certainly people. With something strange going on. But here's a door. So maybe we don't need our vial anymore. The one that's making us sneaky silent. Maybe we can replace that with our Taker's cameo again. Unless it plans to continue the whole stealth nonsense in...
Come no closer.
in Midra's mounts.
No closer, I say. The madness.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the Madness Wells. We've kind of discovered that already. This area is bursting with madness. But still, we're going to have a poke. We're going to get a swollen grape. It's a crafting item, an eyeball of the frenzied flame that's swollen from within. Marked with fingerprint burns, proof of having been touched directly by the three fingers embrace. Lulu would be nodding knowingly at this point. First off, you don't have the right, therefore try east. Do you have anything else to add, mad thing? I welcome you, O uninvited guest. But I must warn as you venture in, heed the words of our great master, Midra. Approach not the madness, lest ye succumb. We're not going to succumb to madness, surely. That sounds like something weaklings would do, and Wes is a big strong boy. So, what have we got? We've got flames everywhere that have scoured this place. The flame of frenzy, most likely. To reduce this place to a ruin. That is one of those horned soldiers for some reason. Or is it an illusion, a spirit brought about by madness? It does not hit like a spirit. Ah, come on with your shoulder block. Oh, come on. How many swings do you need, pal? If you respawn every time, I'm going to be most upset. Yep. That guy's tough. Might have to dip into the old FP for this one. Use our moon slashes. We could just ignore him, I suppose, and go this way. But does that get us very far? Gets us a torn diary page. Now I guess if we were patient, we could wait for him to come down the corridor and then sneak past him. Discard a page ripped from a diary. I touched him, but only once. When he thrust his staff in my face, I brushed it aside. It was then that I touched him. The aging untouchable. Oh, fuck you. Yes, finally. Got poised. Please say you don't come back. For science. We will check. He comes back. Right, so we're going this way then. We're not dealing with him every time. We'll deal with any of these who want us to. Which seems to be most of them. Yeah, you bug off down there. We'll go this way. Whole lot of messages around about. Now, whole lot of shadow dudes. Something's happening. Flame frenzy nonsense. Why is that happening? Can I stop it? Is it coming from upstairs? Is there anything down here? Nothing important. Oh, there's another one of those. Which way are you going? You're going that way. So it's kind of a continuation of the stealth that was required outside. But now it's just a big strong dude that will wreck your shit if you're not careful. Oh, fuck you. Don't be a prick. Now, is that going to open the door back at the site, Grace? I'm going to say, hopefully. But I guess we can slowly sneak our way back, just in case it's something else that's opened. Right. Our man is still walking about. Is he going to come this way? Or is he just going to keep walking? Hopefully he's not attracted by sound and he will just keep walking his route until he sees any reason to do otherwise. Was this route open before? Maybe. Or maybe this is the bit that was opened by the lever. Either way, this is a cool place. A ruined, burned out mansion. It's a pretty cool setting for a dungeon. Now, is everyone dead? Can I speak to Ghost? I beg you, stop. Haven't I taken enough? Are we not brethren, common in our line? And yet you offer only cruelty? I ask, what crime did great Midra commit? So, people were messing with you because you supported Midra. Maybe this wasn't burned by the flame. Maybe this was burned by Messmer and his crew. And that's what led this place to becoming so messed up. Ah, it's you. You're the one who's chucking frenzy around. No. Quit it. What have we on this side? Surging frenzied flame. I guess that would be the item they were throwing around. Spirit gravestone burned by frenzied flame. Spirits are eternal, and yet frenzied flame melts them away regardless. No wonder the Horn Scent forbid the flame's use. That would also explain why Torrent didn't want to be spawned around here. We don't want Torrent to be permanently taken away from us. Group ahead. Sounds like rats. Looks like rats. So, not the worst group in the world. Might be a big one though. Excellent. Now, what are you saying? Here, you want me to drop down there? There is an item. There's an item over here, but it does seem awfully final, dropping down when we could be continuing to explore. Be wary of hole. Okay. So we don't want to drop down that one. And if we press on, there is a site of grace. Cool. So why would we drop down there just yet? I guess we best not ask what that noise was for. But we've got a new site, so now we can pop back and have a look at that item. So we can just drop, yeah? Yeah. It's a swollen grape. Lovely. Now, what have we just unlocked? Mance Hall and Midra's Library. I guess it's Midra's Library we just unlocked.